For any form in BXP, it's possible to link in training material directly into the forms themselves. So instead of having a separate training system and operation system, you can actually integrate your training, your products, your documentation directly into the form and the work that you're doing yourself. So let's see, first things first, how would we build that? How would we construct that? Well, we're going to build some training material. We'll set up that and then we're going to link it to our form. So the form that we're going to use is a demonstration form that we built from an Excel spreadsheet. But the next thing that we need to do now is we need to add some training materials. So in this case, we have a drop-down list of what is the person interested in. So there's a primary interest of product 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we want to create some training material or some background to explain, well, what is product 1, 2, 3, and 4? How can I upsell or cross-sell it? Or any amount of legal verbiage that you have to deliver, or just training material on how it works. So let's get building. So first things first, I'm going to leave this tab open and I'm going to open up another one with our eCourse Management module. So into eCourse Management, in the top section, Book Management, I'm going to create a book. And very simple process, you create books, chapters, and pages. So what we'll do is we'll call this the Product Manual / Operation Manual. Operations Manual. The first chapter will be Product Descriptions. And inside that, we're just going to call this one Product 1, just as a very simple example. We create our book, and that will give us a structure of book, chapter, and page. Again, we have our consoles. I hit table of contents on the left. And out here, we have our books, chapters, and pages. Now, we can have many, many pages with many amounts of material, all of which is searchable. But this very simple example now will just go into page number 1 in this book. And to this, I can now type information directly onto this page. So add text to this page. We'll go product 1. War and Peace goes here. So you can put in as much information as you like. Again, you've got font styles, sizes, writing, so you can put as much as you like in here. And we'll add that asset to the page. We use the SCORM model for being able to add assets to a page. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some media to this page. So we can add PDFs, PowerPoints, Word documents, whatever material you have. Now here's an example of an animated GIF that I have useful for this demonstration, and we'll edit the asset and add that to the page. And if I go view the page, so as you can see here, we've got text, we've got materials, we've got images, and this now becomes a useful reference. These buttons here are simply because I'm the editor, so I can see all of this material. Most importantly, on this page, we have this reference number here. Every book, chapter, and page has a unique reference number. So in this case, it's 142, 164, 197. For your system, those books, chapters, and pages will be unique. We go back over to our form. So just swapping tabs back over to the form one. And inside here, where we have primary interest, out on the right-hand side, I've got this little pencil icon. So I click on the pencil icon. I go to eCourse, and inside here, I paste in that unique reference number. There is another reference just above it. And inside here, I'm going to give a very simple example of www.google.ie. So you can add references to public websites. You can also put intranet sites. Literally anywhere where the training material is, you can put a link in. So these can be public websites, your client's websites, wherever the information is, or you can put in an eCourse reference to the book. I scroll to the bottom and I hit update question. Now in my form, I have two different buttons. The first button, if I click open reference, opens a new tab and takes us straight to the Google example. Or I can press the other button just below it, and that's our eCourse reference. And that pops me straight into the page to be able to see the material to understand. So in this way, instead of having training material completely separate, we can integrate it with our forms and our materials. And there's no limit to what you can put in there. For sales programs, we see objection handling. For debt collection campaigns, we see objection handling or planned repayment strategies. For when you're delivering a service or a product, all of the product details in terms of technical support, for ticket management systems, or for legal compliance and risk departments, you can provide full terms and conditions of the service that's being offered. But it keeps your script, your operational tool, very clean while still providing a single central resource of information for the whole operation to be able to use. And as soon as that eCourse is updated, all of these links are updated automatically as well in terms of providing the latest version of the material and the best way of handling it. So in this way, you can integrate all of your documentation and material directly into your operational tools.